One, just thought I would show you this gorgeous junk journal I've made for one of my friends. It's her birthday on Monday, and she really likes these colors, and she's quite a fan of nature and art. So she's an artist and she hasn't been able to paint too much, you know, burnout and all this stuff. So I just made this with a lot of art papers, watercolor papers, sketching papers, etc. And just to like give her space and the want to sketch and paint again. So this is the closure. I've used an eyelet and I've just secured a piece of elastic, and then it's an apparent spine with 4 signatures, and the size is 16 by, this is a 1.5 centimeter spine, and then it's 16 by 21.5, so it's a basic A5 size journal. And so this is how you open it, and here I made a little pocket. I'm pretty happy with this. I've been able to stitch it straight. I'm really happy with like the finition, with how it's come out. It's all pretty, I mean, I'm new at this, so I'm really happy with how it turned out. So the colors I've used is like this dark red and this mustard yellow and some browns and then some whites and blacks and a little bit of color like this emerald green here. This is an illustration watercolor that I really like. I thought she would love it too. This is an avocado dyed paper with a table mat. I've made several videos with this technique, so just, yeah, don't hesitate to look at the other videos I've made and how I managed to get this outcome. This is, most of these papers are different sketch papers and sketching papers, watercolor papers, art papers in general, like lots of different types. So this one is a little bit grainy. I quite like to have different structures, so I'm just putting different things. Then this is a tea-dyed paper. This is my first time using ruffles, paper ruffles. I'm really happy with the look. I think it's really, really interesting. And then this is a basic cloth ruffle, and I made this fold out page, and this is the first signature. This is where I've sewn the first signature here. So here we have the rest and another ruffle. This is the other side of the avocado dyed paper. It's quite really strong dye. It's been I left it to boil for like an hour and a half or more, so this is why it's so dark. And then I've got several ruffles and a little bit of coffee. She's a coffee, she loves coffee. And this is again sketching paper. Here I sewed on a watercolor paper and then I stamped the background. She does quite a lot of music, so I think she'll like it. And this is the stitching, some watercolor paper again. This is another tea dyed paper, sketching paper, and here this is the middle of the second signature with coloring page thing, which I really like. I think it's pretty cute. And this is another ruffle, and again I really like how this one turned out. It's so pretty. And ruffle, and this, I don't know if you can see the grain, it's quite interesting. And then I found this online and I really, really like it, and I think it goes really well with the colors. And I added a little stamp here that says happy. Then we have here exactly the same technique as before with a watercolor paper just sewn in, and then I covered the sewing with this paper here. And then this is a cardboard paper with a marbled effect, and here as well. And there I wrote, this is a stamp, and I wrote "Profiter de l'instant présent," which means to enjoy each minute of, well, where you are right now, like enjoy your life at the moment. It's so hard to explain. Bit more ruffles. I didn't put that many pockets. This is a pocket with a bicycle. I love the bicycle. This is from a coloring book as well. I thought it was really cool. And more paper. Yeah, so I didn't put that many things. I usually like to add tags and cards and pockets. This one is pretty simple, just because she's not a scrapbooker, and she's not, I mean, she's an artist. She likes, you know, painting and drawing and writing. So I thought I would keep it to a minimal, and I thought I will also leave, you know, all the decorations for her. I've just started doing some stuff, but I thought, you know, that she could do the decorating herself. And it leads me to this. This is my first attempt at making paper, and I am really happy with it. As you can see, I've used mostly brown, white, and there's a little bit of so all the blue is from just basically anything I have left from my scrapbooking. I've just put it all in a mixer and just blended it, and then I just made paper out of it, and I'm really happy with the result. I think it looks really cool, and I made quite a lot. Everything was just in my home drying on the floor. I'm so glad my boyfriend wasn't there to see it. And yeah, so I'm gonna make more of them. Hopefully I will make a video, but literally this is just mixing my scraps, like the things when you cut out, you know, it's just mixing that, and then just using a thingy and just making paper. And there's no added glue or anything. It's so simple. All you need is that net thing, I don't know the name. And then I hid again the sewing, because this is sewn, because I thought, you know, it's quite wobbly and it's pretty thick, so I thought it wouldn't be glued. It wouldn't look very nice and it might come off. So I thought just the stitching, it looks nice, and it's just, it's nice. I like it. So I glued this on top of the stitching. And then here is a little tab. I made another tab here, paper tab. I made two, and I wrote happy again in this one. This is a washi tape I have, and this is a reminder of the cover with a little bit of washi tape and coffee beans. And this is another avocado dyed paper, but this is a lot lighter than the first one. This was only like 30 minutes or so boiling. And yeah, and this is the last little pocket that I have sewn around and then I glued on. And I've sewn around also this little pocket of vellum on top, here, and then there's the closure. And this is, I made this with my laminating machine. It's my first attempt as well. It's not perfect, but I am getting there, and then I sewed around it, and I really like it. Here, and this is it for today. So yeah, I made this in like a day and a half, maybe a little bit more. So if you were interested in this kind of journal for a friend, for yourself, or whatever, just let me know. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more of what I do. Comment, like, whatever you want. It's always nice to have your support. And I will see you guys really soon. Thank you for watching. Bye guys.